Alright guys, welcome back. We got war number 8, season 32. We got some big brain moves, and we have one mistake, and that seems to be how it's happening these days. So, Kingpin taking on path 9, as per usual. Hazard shift against Vision Arcus. Really not a problem at all. I'm actually running Kingpin with the Hood synergy today, and Magneto for the main account, probably some of my most used champions. So we got Annihilus here. We're going to go for the intercept at the start here. And then, again, bait some special ones. I've been facing Annihilus a bunch of times, whether it's in content or, just in a whole bunch of different places lately. So I'm feeling pretty confident evading that special one, and he goes down quickly. Now, I started this one a bit late, so I didn't get any Section 1 minis, but I do get this mini here on the way to Section 2, so we're pretty much going to do all of Path 9 and then go back and do all of Path 5 today. We've got this Mysterio on Window of Opportunity stun, but again, Mysterio seems to be here because you can see that red circle there. I'm not going to attempt any stuns on this fight. I'm going to continue to play it stun immune because it doesn't seem to go away, the timer. I don't know if it's a visual bug or a glitch, but it's just happening with Mysterio. I haven't seen it with anybody else. And yeah, so it makes me play just a little extra cautious. I feel like I can take him out before that special one timer ends, so there he goes. Next, we've got Magic. And Magic here, again, Incinerate, Shock, Bleed, not really too worried. I know she's probably here because he can't parry, but I am going to get off my special one, and once my special one's up, I get some additional ability accuracy reduction, and that's what we want against Magic. Again, if you're new to the channel, we run Path 5, Path 9, lots of minis. We're on a streak of, I think this is our 26th boss fight in a row. And yeah, we speed the fights up a little bit just for the video, and I am boosted for these fights. Next up is a Weapon X. I decided to go with Magneto here. Now, I know I can't manipulate his healing, even though he is a #metal champion, but I figured I'd go with Magneto anyway. He's bleed and shock resistant. So even if he does have the bleed on him, I will get some willpower healing. So it shouldn't be too bad here on the main account. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how long I'd have to wait for his red charges to go down. They keep kind of going up a little bit. I kind of have to back off in order to let them go down. Once they do drop, unfortunately there I do get clipped, but I had the indestructible boost on. But once I get it to go down, I can get a bunch of damage off again. Really not too worried about this Weapon X. Kind of get used to playing him more frequently. But we've had him a few times in war, so it hasn't been so bad with him. There we get off an intercept. We throw our special one. Again, he's healing back up just a little bit, and we got to either just kind of wait out that red timer again or just try and out damage him, which we do. Next up is a Apocalypse. This one a little tricky, even with Kingpin. I'm still not super great at evading his special, and this one has kinetic transference and feats of indestructible too. So on the one hand, I want to be throwing my special ones. I don't want to go up to a special 2, or he's going to go invulnerable for a few seconds. So that's fine. I'll gladly throw my special ones all day with Kingpin. The only issue is just going to be a lot of block damage because he's going to consistently be getting back up to a bar or 2 of power. But even though I'm not good at evading his specials, so he is going to be building up bars of power, but I can get a combo in every single time he throws a special, so I'm not really too concerned. My biggest problem is going to be making sure he doesn't go to a special 3. Other than that, no problem. Evade the end of his special 2, counter after his special 1. It's a little bit slow with a class disadvantage, but Kingpin is a tank. We're getting willpower healing, baiting some heavies, waiting for him to actually throw specials. We just don't want him to go to special 3. That's the only key bit here, is no special 3s, and we should be just fine. And I think today we actually get 6 out of the 8 fights in the boss circle between the 2 accounts, so this is a fun one. I didn't get so many minis on the way in, but lots of boss circle action. Again, just blocking the special. I know kinetic transference is there. I don't really have a great counter for the kinetic transference part, but we can slowly outdamage this Apocalypse. Again, drop the special 1, and goodbye, Apocalypse. All right, next up, well, let's go back to Path 5. So here's a little bit of a big brain move. We got Stealth Suit Spider-Man against Thing on Ebb and Flow knockdown, and when you knock him down, he goes debuff immune. So here is my plan here. The plan is to knock him down immediately and get the Ebb and Flow knockdown Fury. Because it's a passive Fury, Stealth Suit Spider-Man also gets a passive Fury on his special 2. And one of the neat tricks about his special 2 Fury is that if you dash back, then you pause the duration of that Fury. So now once the immunity goes down, I can apply the slow. I can go ahead and get a second Fury with the special 2. And you can see that I've kept up the Ebb and Flow knockdown Fury for the entire fight. So I don't even have to worry about knocking him down again. And the fight is over super fast. So very cool little ability with Stealth Suit Spider-Man, which is what also makes him good for the Gwen Master boss. That's another story altogether, but there's a way to get a passive Fury in that fight early on and kind of hold on to it for the rest of the fight if you do it correctly with Stealth Suit Spider-Man to blitz that fight. All right, but next up we have a Ebb and Flow knockdown Nick Fury along with Heavy Hitter, so I can't interrupt his heavy attack there. Eclipse me, but I have an invulnerability boost on just in case, but that was kind of annoying to lose those charges right there. He is running recoil, so that's a little bit of a bonus for me. My goal here was to try and build up to a special 3, save it till he's actually in his second phase, and drop the special 3 after he's already lost as much health as he can, and try and give myself a chance to kind of finish the fight with the bleeds from the special 3. Even if I only have, not too many prowess, but we're up to 5 at the moment. We should be able to at least hold for 10, and that was my plan over here. We do get him into the second phase, and I am keeping kind of tabs on his tactical charges. Really want him to go unblockable. So here we're just going to wait. We got a nice little intercept. We're going to wait until he is almost down. We're going to drop our special 3, try and get as much damage as we can in, plus the extra bleeds. Bait that special 2. So he's almost down. He is unblockable at the moment, so we do get the intercept in. Get rid of the unblockable. And I believe he still has that recoil, so I think he is going to kill himself after this special. So perfect. Excellent fight there. Next up, we go to Section 2, and we are going to use Stealth Suit Spider-Man against Mojo, because he is a Defiance Champion. Defiance Champion as an attack tactic. Do not gain buffs, no degen damage. And it pretty much makes Mojo much easier to fight. And you can see I got 1 Ebb and Flow intercept at the beginning, and again, similar to the other fights, Ebb and Flow knockdown, I get a passive Fury because it's not active. It's not an active buff, so I still get the Fury. I can still go ahead and build up to a special 2. And you can see by dashing back, I am pausing the Fury. So even though I haven't thrown another intercept, I have been able to keep up the Fury for almost the entire fight. I think here we don't go for the special 2, we just go for the special 1 just to get some precision on. I think the Ebb and Flow intercept Fury finally is going to disappear there. We had the invulnerability boost on from before, so that still saved us a little bit. It would have been a little extra damage, but we're playing this one smart. We're just going to try and see if we can sneak it in and intercept again. We do. And again, don't have to worry about dexing, don't have to worry about anything, and that special 2 takes down Mojo, no problem. Now, Killmonger, here comes my mistake. A little bit of a mistake, a little bit of input issues. you can be the judge. But I go ahead here, and I thought I got a block in, thought I got the block again, and I get clipped 2 times in a row right at the beginning of the fight. Use my special one to kind of try and get out of the corner here. Even though I triggered Unstoppable going into his block, that was not the right decision. That was just on me. Here, I'm waiting for an opening. Can I try and salvage this fight? Can I clutch it out? Is anything going to go right in this one? And he goes ahead, throws that special 2. That's fine. That's what we want. We want special 2s. He's got recoil. I'm like, all right, can I clutch this out? But no, I'm going to take another special 1 to the face and a combo to the face. My block is just not working. Nothing was working that fight. I took a breather, healed up, came back in, and this time we're going to play this one extra smart. Go ahead, be a little extra conservative, blocking the special 1s if we have to. We really just want to push him to special 2, because if you want to get the ebb and flow intercept on Killmonger, you do not want him to have the counter charges from the special 1. You'd rather have him the invulnerability charges from the special 2. There, again, I must have been too nervous, went in too early on that special 2. There, at least we go ahead, we finally get a block on the special 1. Again, I'd rather special 2. I do not want to intercept him when he has those counter charges. That's just why he's here. You know, certain champions show up on certain nodes for a reason. Got to know why and know how to avoid that. So here, again, we push to a special 2. So now we can get an intercept if we need to. But now we can't. He's got the counter charges from the special 1. Again, we trigger it just to kind of push him to get him to throw that special 1 again. And there we go. We kind of finished this one off. I should have had this. I easily could have had the solo on this fight with Magneto. Not my best there at the beginning, but you know, whether it was my fault or not, once you get into an issue where stuff isn't working, it just feels like it's all downhill from there. But you can see I could have played this fight and soloed it no problem. Just wasn't my best. Next up, we're going to use Stealth Suit Spider-Man again against Void. Ebb and Flow Intercept, Mighty Charge, Crumbling Armor. Same idea. All I need is really 1 intercept, and I can pretty much hold on to the Fury for almost the entire fight. And that's really what's awesome about Stealth Suit Spider-Man. So here we go. Now we get the double Fury with the special 2, and we can just hold on to that by dashing back. We pause the Fury, and look at the nice damage we're getting out of here. We don't have to worry about intercepting him again. You can see that Fury's got a nice duration every time we dash back. We're pausing it a little bit, and before you know it, Void is toast. All right, now onto the boss circle. We've got an Ultron on Recovery, Indomitable, Vigorous Assault. We've had this fight before. The only thing you have to worry about is when he gets to 50 and 25%, he's going to get a regen buff. When he has the regen buff, he's going to be unblockable. The magnetism is going to pretty much bypass the 1% damage cap. And we're just going to parry heavy up into a special 3. And see if our special 3 can bypass the damage cap as well. If it does, we'll beat him with the special 3. If it doesn't, we'll just have a very big Fury and we'll finish him off afterwards. So here again, I think he gets to 50% before I get to my special 3. So here he's, but you can see what's cool is the node, the magnetism shut down the unblockable, which is great. So as soon as I saw him get the regen, I was like looking, where's the unblockable? Oh, magnetism shut it down. Sweet, I can parry and get rid of his regen, throw the special 3, goodbye Ultron. All right, next up, I decided to take this Iron Man Infinity War. This node has changed recently, so it's not as bad as it used to be. Power efficiency, missing in action. Again, I was just banking on Magneto being able to shut down the node completely. And I just go in. I can get off my intercepts. I'm not really worried about getting auto-blocked. I just go ahead and counter his heavy with my heavy. I'm just going to build up to a special 3, get some prowess, let it rip. I don't think there was anything really about the node that showed up into play in this one. I think Magneto just shut down anything. There is some stuff with Falter, But honestly, I just kind of went in and hoped that Magneto was going to just shut this one down completely there. I do get clipped, unfortunately, and there goes my invulnerability boost, just in case he went to a special 3. So that disappeared, which was not great. But again, we can sit here and go ahead, counter his heavy with mine. He is getting some high ground charges, which is not great, but we can mitigate the damage. It wasn't too bad. We get to the special 3, we get a chunk of prowess, and look at the bleeds just ticking him down. We got 30 bleeds on him. Boom, bye-bye Iron Man Infinity War. Next up, we go into the middle. We have Magneto on Hazard Shift Stun Immune. I fought Magneto a million times in war. We've had him as a boss a number of times. We've seen him on One Eye Open a number of times. And we've seen him here a number of times. And Kingpin shreds him everywhere. So, again, I'm just used to fighting Magneto with Kingpin. So I'm good at throwing some evades. I'm good at countering his special 1 when I'm close enough. And I'm pretty decent at grabbing some intercepts. And as I say that, I take a combo to the face, but again, we had that invulnerability boost up from the previous fight. Might as well use them if we've got them. They're giving away like candy in compensation, so there's no reason not to. There we get a nice intercept into the special 1, and Magneto is just melting away. Another nice intercept. He's got recoil damage as well, so goodbye Magneto. Next up, we have a MODOK on Stunning Reflection and Polka Dot Power. And I decide I'm going to go in with Magneto. I am not going to gain any power because I am not going to be able to put any debuffs on him. But what I can do is I can play him Stun Immune, push him to special 1s, and if I intercept him, I don't have to worry about the auto block. You get those nice gray letters on the right-hand side where it's going to say auto block failed. And that's all I need to do. Bait special 1s, throw regular combos, and Magneto's damage is going to be more than enough at, again, he is a 6-star rank 3. So his damage is going to be more than enough, especially because I'm boosted up against this MODOK. So all I got to do, bait special 1s, attack back in, throw some intercepts. Really, I did get clipped by a special 1 there for a second. We did parry part of it, but again, just throw some nice intercepts. And there's nothing really to it. No specials, nothing to do. Just bait special 1s and hit into him. And just the tricky part with MODOK is worrying about his auto block. And you don't have to worry about it at all with Magneto. So it's great. Sure, you could go with bleed and poison champions and then go ahead and parry heavy and throw some damage over time. But I just thought, even though this fight takes a little bit of time, I felt pretty confident that I could go in and deal with this potato head. Even with taking a combo there. Really not too worried. Another special 1. Combo. Special 1. And then we just keep doing the same thing over and over again. It takes a little bit of time. Grab some intercepts. And it's not too bad. It's really, that's all you gotta do against that one. Next up is a Penny Parker on Limber, Brute Force, Hard Knock Life now. And again, Magneto's just going to shut this one down completely. We're just going to go ahead, parry heavy, build up to a special 3, let the bleeds do their thing, and take out this Penny Parker. Now, the magnetism can shut down the Limber, so I can still, I have to be quick in order to parry, after I parry to quickly get my heavy attack in. But I won't necessarily be able to charge my prowess easily, or it's going to go away. So even here on that special 1, I'm going to go ahead and I don't want to take too much power burns, so I have to be a little bit careful. But again, take a little bit of block damage. Again, I don't want the power burn, so at a certain point, as I'm getting closer, as long as I get to my power, I just want to make sure I'm not losing any. Drop that special 3, and the fight is over. There we go, Penny down. Last is a big 6-star rank 3 Sasquatch. I brought in Void on the junior account here. And the reason I'm bringing in Void is because I want to have his debuffs up to deal with his healing when he gets like, what is it, below like 30%. But again, Sasquatch is just a little tricky on his own. I got screwed against the Sasquatch a little while ago where I kept getting stunned by his special one when you take it on the block. But here we don't have any issues with that. At most, we get pushed kind of up against the wall. When he's in Wrath, you can intercept his heavy, like I'm doing right now. You can intercept his heavy when he's in Wrath, but you can't counter his special attacks because of the Unstoppable. But Void does have a nice big health pool, and we just want to make sure we keep spamming those special ones, keep applying the intimidating debuffs. And even though we get pushed kind of up against the corner here, we actually are able to bait some special ones, bait some heavies in the corner, and play this one extremely smart the rest of the way. Really happy with how this fight played out. I didn't get too nervous or shook when I got stuck into the corner. Played smart, worked my way out of it, and finished off a 26th boss solo in a row, going back for the last few seasons. So I hope you guys enjoyed the war. Again, as always, if there's something you'd like to see or a champion you'd like me to use more often, throw it in the comments. Next time I'm live, I'll try and remember to do that, to bring that champion onto a team, and we'll see what we can do to help you out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.